When Warner Brothers announced plans for a Fantastic Beasts film series in 2013, it was clear that the Harry Potter franchise was expanding in exciting ways. With 5 planned films set in the early 20th century, Fantastic Beasts would explore the life of Newt Scamander, the magical creatures expert, while also delving into the complex relationship between Albus Dumbledore and the dark wizard Gellert Grindelwald. While the series struggled to live up to the massive success of Harry Potter and was ultimately cut short, one element stood out in the Fantastic Beasts films: Jude Law's portrayal of a young Dumbledore. Now that HBO is embarking on its own Harry Potter television reboot, the potential exists to continue and expand upon the aspects of Fantastic Beasts that resonated with fans, especially Dumbledore's storyline. Here's how the reboot can save what worked in Fantastic Beasts while giving this beloved character the attention he deserves. Jude Law's Dumbledore, a standout character. While Fantastic Beasts may have faltered in its execution, one of the most praised aspects of the films was Jude Law's portrayal of Albus Dumbledore. His performance added a new dimension to the character, showcasing a younger, more dynamic Dumbledore as the defense against the dark arts professor at Hogwarts. Law's Dumbledore was engaging, charming, and deeply layered, providing a fresh take on the iconic role that Michael Gambon and Richard Harris had previously made their own. Although Law's interpretation of the character was undeniably strong, his role was largely overshadowed by the film's convoluted narrative, which often placed Newt Scamander at the center of the story. The focus on Newt left Dumbledore's development somewhat sidelined, despite the intriguing conflict he had with Gellert Grindelwald. Law's Dumbledore had so much potential for further exploration, especially given his complex relationship with Grindelwald, and that's where the HBO series can pick up where Fantastic Beasts left off. The Dumbledore and Grindelwald dynamic. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Fantastic Beasts films was the relationship between Albus Dumbledore and Gellert Grindelwald. Their bond, which evolved from youthful friendship to bitter rivalry, provides a rich narrative thread that was only briefly explored. The Harry Potter books reference their legendary duel in 1945 as one of the greatest wizarding battles in history, but audiences never got to see it on screen. The Fantastic Beasts films tried to set up this confrontation, but due to the series' premature conclusion, fans were denied a climactic, visual payoff. With the Harry Potter reboot, there is now a chance to not only explore their relationship further, but also build to the iconic duel that was alluded to in the books. The battle between Dumbledore and Grindelwald, which shaped much of the wizarding world's history, deserves its own space to be fully realized on screen. This gives HBO the opportunity to expand on the lore, giving viewers a deeper understanding of the global wizarding war and the pivotal events that led to the rise of Voldemort. Expanding Dumbledore's story beyond the original books. While the Harry Potter books focused primarily on Harry's perspective, the HBO series has a unique opportunity to delve deeper into other characters' histories, particularly Dumbledore. His backstory is rich and tragic, filled with the loss of his family, his mistakes, and his complex relationship with power. These themes are touched on in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, but the HBO series could explore them in greater detail, shedding light on his formative years, his rise to prominence in the wizarding world, and his eventual fall from grace. Moreover, Dumbledore's life after the deaths of Harry's parents, as well as his hidden motivations during the early years of Voldemort's rise, could provide fertile ground for storytelling. The show could explore moments from his past that were only hinted at in the books, such as his struggles with his darker impulses and his attempts to redeem himself for past mistakes. The possibility of a Dumbledore-centric spin-off. Given Dumbledore's pivotal role in the wizarding world, there is the potential for his character to be the focus of a spin-off series if the Harry Potter reboot proves successful. This would allow fans to experience a more nuanced portrayal of the character, examining his relationships with other key figures like Grindelwald, Minerva McGonagall, and even his own family. Such a series could provide a deeper look at Dumbledore's years before and after the events of the original Harry Potter series, offering fans a new perspective on one of the most enigmatic figures in the wizarding world. Conclusion. While Fantastic Beasts may have faltered in its execution, it did succeed in one key area: introducing a younger, more complex version of Dumbledore. The upcoming Harry Potter HBO series has the opportunity to carry that torch, further expanding on the character's rich backstory and his relationship with Grindelwald. By incorporating elements from Fantastic Beasts that worked, such as Jude Law's portrayal of Dumbledore and the exploration of his relationship with Grindelwald, the series can offer a fresh perspective on the wizarding world while staying true to the essence of the original books. Fans of Harry Potter have long been fascinated by Dumbledore, and this reboot provides the perfect opportunity to dive deeper into his character, making the series feel both nostalgic and new.